So as you guys know, my Expedition was a lemon and I sent it back to Ford and got all of my money back. And now I'm in the process of trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna drive. Obviously BMW sent me an M5 competition, Polaris sent me a Slingshot, Lotus is sending me an Evora, Aston Martin is sending me a Vantage to try out for a couple days. So there's a lot of cars that are gonna be coming in over the next couple of weeks, but I still need to start narrowing down which car is gonna be for me, which car is gonna be the one that sticks it out here in the garage. So today I'm gonna give you guys my top 5 cars that I'm thinking about for the channel and for me and my family. So here we go. So number 1. Okay, so I know that this is probably not the most family-friendly car, but I have always wanted a sports car. I've wanted something that I could have fun with, that I could go rip the canyons in, that is gonna be a pure joy to drive. And up until now, Chevy hasn't been one of those companies that has like stuck out to me like, yeah, this is an awesome vehicle, this is gonna be cool, this is gonna be a lot of fun to drive, until this new mid-engine C8 Corvette. As soon as they revealed it, I fell head over heels in love with it. Everything from the exterior design, and maybe I'm one of the few that like the exterior design, but I'm glad that it's different from what they've had previously. I love the way that it looks outside. I think the nose is menacing. I think all the lines on it are great and very aggressive. I think it looks very good with the Z51 package. And if you're not familiar with the car itself, it's a naturally aspirated V8 with 490 horsepower. If you upgrade to the Z51 performance package, you get an upgraded exhaust system and like 5 more horsepower. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it, but I know that for that Z51 package, I think it looks a little better and you get more trim options. So I'm very, very excited about that car. I actually have a reservation for one. I haven't put down a deposit yet, but I'm just kind of figuring out, is that actually the car for me? Is a sports car like the right one? And so that takes me to number 2. So the Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro is a SUV that I've been really looking at for quite a while, and mainly because when I had the Expedition, I was taking a lot of visual cues from what the 4Runner community has been doing in the overlanding industry. I really like going out hiking, going on adventures. I want to take my family camping. We go to Oregon all the time. So it's very practical, but it's also got a lot of opportunity to do upgrades and make some changes and really make it my own, which is something that I really want to do. And even with the Corvette, whatever I order, if I do, I'm gonna customize it and make it my own. But I've also been a big fan of the FJ Cruiser forever. I wish that they still made that. The only thing that would hold me back from getting an FJ Cruiser, and this is side topic, is the fact that it doesn't have any of the new technology and it's just kind of like bare bones. But they look awesome. I think they're really cool. Number 3. This is like, we're getting into big boy territory. This is the territory that is a little more uncomfortable for me because I know that it's a lot more expensive, but I've always wanted a McLaren. Like just think about it, the doors go up, guys. The doors go up. It's a 3.8 liter twin turbo V8, over 500 horsepower. It's rear wheel drive, mid-engine. It's got the looks that absolutely kill. That one, it gets me excited. It gives me goosebumps, and it makes me really feel like I'm on the right path. You know what I mean? Like it makes you feel successful. I think I'm rambling here about it because I'm getting really nervous and uncomfortable talking about, you know, the possibility of having a McLaren in my garage. But it's also exciting, right? Like all of this YouTube stuff and creating content, creating videos, and it's given me the opportunity to own a sports car like a McLaren. I think that that's pretty awesome. And not even a sports car, a supercar. Like in 2016, the McLaren 570S won Motor Trend's Best Driver's Car of the Year. Like a supercar, best driver's car. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So Let me know. Do you think that I'm a little crazy thinking about a McLaren in the garage, or is that something that you guys would be excited about? Okay, now moving on to number 4. Most of you guys know my history with this. I love trucks. I've always loved trucks. I've wanted a truck for a long time. 3-4 years ago, I mentioned on the old channel that I was working for that I wanted a Ford Raptor. It became a thing where everybody wanted a Ford Raptor. And I still wanted to try and do something different, so I went the route of an Expedition. I also got a better financial deal on the Expedition than I would have on the Ford Raptor, so I'm not going to discredit that as well. But I still want a Raptor, because it's practical. It allows me to throw all of my crap in the back of it. I can go off-roading. I can pick up the kids from school. I can't do that in a C8 Corvette or McLaren 570S. Like, that's just not gonna happen. So with a Ford Raptor, like, I can do all of those things and there's still the performance. I think the downside of it is now I have a bad taste in my mouth with the reliability of the Fords after my Expedition had some problems, and I've heard some other people are having problems with their Raptors, and mainly because that's such a small engine. And yes, I'm not a professional at this. There's people that get paid a lot of money to develop and engineer these engines. But for some reason, it feels like these bigger cars with the smaller engines are just having a hard time with that weight, and they're failing under pressure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just some conspiracy theory that's popping up in my head, but to me, it doesn't feel right. But the Ford Raptor is such a beautiful truck. It's got a strong aggressive presence. It's capable of doing a lot of different things, and there's so much customization options available for that. McLaren 570S, the only thing that you can really do is maybe some wheels and a wrap, but the Ford Raptor, you can do so much more to that. So that's my number 4. Number 5, this one's probably gonna come as a shock to you, but once I explain why, I think it'll make a little more sense. Wow, this car, I fell in love with it when I saw it at the LA Auto Show. I think the color that I saw was the lime essence. It's like that Porsche's acid green or acid yellow. Such a beautiful car, but I love the way that the grille looks, the sound of the car. It's a 4-liter twin turbo V8. I think it's developed by Mercedes. A lot of the technical components in it are from Mercedes. I think that they've created an awesome car. And here's the big thing. Aston Martin is doing leases on the Vantage right now for close to $1,500 a month. Like, that has to be one of the most affordable supercar options on the planet. And for me, that's something that it entices me to want to go that route, because it's a more affordable beast compared to everything else. Because I think, something that would be similar to the price range of Aston Martin Vantage would be, like a Mercedes AMG GTR or a GT3, and those, like, the financing on them puts it at like anywhere between $2,500, $3,000, $3,500, anywhere in between that price range. And to say that you can do this for $2,000 less a month, that's a pretty awesome deal. And this is a very, very driver-friendly car. Like, I went to Monterey Car Week with Dre on Instagram, Drive with Dre. He has a Vantage, and it's incredible. It sounds amazing. It's fast. It's comfortable. It's got a lot of storage space. So if you're going on a weekend road trip, like, you have plenty of room. But again, is it family-friendly? No, it's not. It's absolutely not. So that would make it a little difficult if I needed to rush and pick up the kids from school, because I would need to go and swap vehicles with Tammy. But here's the kicker. I could go with the C8 Corvette and still possibly afford getting a Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro, because both of those would come out. I mean, realistically, I could get the C8 Corvette, the 4Runner, and the Raptor for less than the McLaren 570S. Huh, that's interesting. I think I need to focus on one car right now, and right now I'm kind of leaning towards a C8 Corvette, just because I think that, it's new, it's exciting, it's kind of polarizing, because the fact that this Corvette doesn't have a manual is bothering a lot of people. So I think that will stir up some controversy, and it'll give me a lot of content to use and create here on the channel. And I don't know if many other people have them. I think the Stradman ordered one, and Amelia Hartford ordered one. But other than that, I don't know many others that went out on a limb and got one. So I think that this would be a good opportunity for me. A bonus pick, like if I'm just throwing money out there and I could pick any car to have that meets sports car, off-roading, and family practicality needs, I'd probably go with the Keen Project Safari, but it would be a Targa edition, because that way you could at least still have the 2 back seats, so that I could put car seats back there for the kids. But guys, these Keen Project Safaris that Lee Keen is creating, they're so beautiful. They're amazing. They're one of the most practical cars that you could own. I mean, you could daily drive it anywhere in LA, and you can just go off-roading anytime you want to as well. Like, the footage that I've seen from these vehicles are stunning. Like, just what they're capable of doing is mind-blowing. They're manuals, so that they're fun to go drive. They're a driver's car. The only problem is that there's such a long wait time. They're in such demand, and they have such a small facility that they can only do so many cars at one time. But you're getting a one-of-a-kind vehicle that is just tailored to you, interior, exterior, whatever you want, they'll do it. So that would be like my dream out of this, is to have one of those Keen Project Safaris. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Am I missing something here? Is there another car that I should consider? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Obviously, like, we're all car people here, and we work together. This is an awesome car community, and I'm glad that you're here helping me do this and make this decision. And maybe we'll find something together that, you know, checks all of the boxes, and you know, within the next 3 months, maybe that new car or truck or SUV will be here in the driveway. So guys, thanks so much for watching the video, and I appreciate you hopping in for this quick one. If you're new to the channel, my name is Buddy Wyrick. I thank you so much. Please make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that little bell notification so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you later. Okay.